up, man? Tuning in Savage Productions.
Let's go.
Myself, they call me Savlo. Kill this beat, shoot it up like Twisted Meadow. It's incredible, killers will spit the metaphor. Aiming for a fitted cap and quick to let the metal blow. I'm a Eastside baby. In the middle with the projects, the Eastside raised me. Going crazy on the daily, they say nothing could save me. But I'm a ride to the casket close.
Grumpy, you know Grumpy? Hey, if you see Grumpy, you know him, bro. He passes through, tell him Sav pulled up over here. Okay, gracias.
There's some things I gotta ask.
Yo, what's good? Mall high salute to the real ones. Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. We back to normal scheduling. I was house sitting, bro. I was away from the laptop. Excuse me. Thank you for being patient. You know where you at, Sevlokes Hotels. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to this politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Thank you for everybody recommending music videos and, you know, music that you want me to react to and recommended videos. I appreciate all of it. Before I start, I'm not promoting gang life, gang culture. I'm just telling a testimony, giving life experiences, shining some light on the Denver Metro. So with that being said, let's get to this video. So there's always situations in a city when you have politics and gang banging, right? There's always certain cases that you remember and certain cases stick with you. You know, early 2000s, they started regentrifying the hoods, but it seemed like early 2000s, stuff was flaring up, bro. There was a lot of different situations in the early 2000s that I could remember, and it was like, dang, bro, remember that case? Remember that situation? I would have to say early 2000s all the way to like 2010, 2012. A lot of stuff went on in that time frame. I remember the G's got indicted in that time frame. I remember the Denver Bronco gets killed in that time frame. Fools were getting chipped off left and right in that time frame. Different gangs was getting their numbers up. A lot of OGs was getting out. So it was a crazy time in the Metro in that time span, you know. And I can remember a situation that occurred in Commerce City. And for Commerce City, this was probably one of the bigger situations. And I can remember how it was talked about how Commerce City was a new area where everything was turned up. Now, like I said in previous videos, a lot of fools from Denver didn't really acknowledge Commerce City in their politics, right? We're from Denver and we was kind of like, Commerce City, why are they banging out there? But us not knowing really, and a lot of fools not going out there, they had their own politics and they always had gang banging. You always heard there was Bloods, Crips. Back in the day, you heard there was a lot of Crips, CHI30s, Rowan 30s, KIA fools. And then over the years, you started hearing Bloods started migrating over there, CMGs, Commerce City Bloods. And you heard that Commerce City got active. Now, there's a school over there. I think it's Adams City High School. And it's the high school that everybody goes. And at that school, you're going to have different gangs at that school. Now, if it wasn't anything like when I was growing up going to high school, man, school sometimes was like the craziest place to go because everybody was trying to get their stripes. And a lot of things went down at schools. You'll run into gangbangers and everybody trying to get them stripes because at a young age, you're trying to make your name. Now, this was a case that everybody was talking about if you were embedded in them politics. And this was a case that stood out because this went from two groups of youngsters getting into situations at the high school. and it domino affected into a situation outside of high school, and they met up at the park. Now a fight breaks out, and when you have groups of individuals and there's multiple people, if it ain't the one-on-one, and it's a group thing, there's always going to be something that occurs, because you're not usually now, and even then, bro, you're not meeting up at a park without somebody being strapped down, especially out here in Denver. You're not just going to go to the park and fight, because somebody's going to get mad. They're going to feel like they lost the fight, and then somebody's going to start shooting. And this is exactly what happened in Commerce City. We're talking about the Fairfax murder, where the CHI30s and the Bloods, they got into it, a fight, and two young individuals lost their life. One individual lost his life, and he got shot. The other individual lost his life and went to the penitentiary for a lot of years. The cold part about it is the system was not playing even with this youngster, and I believe the youngster was under 18, and they might have charged him as an adult because of the gang aspect. Now, youngsters, think about it. He's young, high school, and they gave him double digits. I think they gave him life sentences. I don't even know. I heard that he was going to go back on appeals, Paul Pena. But it's unfortunate because these youngsters were magnetic to the gang life, and the gang life cost them both their lives. Now, the little blood that got killed, he had relatives, and they were real upset about it because their relative got killed down the road. Now, I don't know if this is exactly true, but a CHI30 named Big Flocko Loke, he end up dead behind the stuff that happened at Fairfax. But like I always say, bro, gangbanging only leads to two roads, and that goes to show you. One ended up dead, and the other ended up doing pretty much a life sentence. But the Fairfax shooting, it sparked an outlook on Commerce City, how they really have their politics out there, So shout out to the Commerce City fools, that are pushing the politics, man. I honestly wish that would have taught a lot of people a lesson, bro. Life's short, bro, and you never know. So, to you youngsters, stay away from it, man. My salute to everybody. I'm going to get at you. Let's go.